So before I get too far on this trip, I need to give some Camino Truth. I've watched a lot of videos and I've seen a lot of people tell, just it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Everything is great. And that is true in most cases. It is great. But the first 10 days for me and the people I walked with that we talked about were hell. That first day was a 10.5 hour hike up the Pyrenees and then slipping down. Now, I love the views. I love seeing the beautiful, beautiful animals and the beautiful, it was wonderful. I even thought at the top, well, if I break my ankle and I have to be taken down, it was still worth it just to see all of this beauty that is here. But also, Camino Truth, it hurts. My ankle took a beating. My Achilles tendon kept banging into the back of my boot. I'm losing a toenail because when I went downhill, it kept banging into the front of the boot. I was trying to tie my shoes in such a way that I wouldn't get a swollen tendon in the front of my foot. Instead, I got in the back of my foot. So the tendon in the back of my foot is very inflamed on my right foot. So I had to switch to my sandals, which were not terribly comfortable. Every rock came through them. So then I switched to one boot and one sandal until I could find a store in which I could buy another pair of shoes, which I ended up buying another pair of sandals, but they have closed-toed. I tried shoes on, I tried tennis shoes on, I tried boots on, I tried a whole bunch of different shoes. And they kept hitting the tendon in the back of my foot that is so inflamed. I have been wrapping it with a compression bandage, been taking Advil, and I've been rubbing this stuff on it that's supposed to be anti-inflammatory. So the Camino is great. I will have nothing bad to say except for these first 10 days. We had the windows open, I got some flies, but the first 10 days, I was hungry all the time. I hurt all the time. I felt like a 90-year-old as I climbed out of bed every morning, creak, 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 creak. The fourth day, we took a break, which is good. The fifth day, when we climbed out of Pamplona and into Alta de Perón and then over to Puente de Reina, I was crying going up. I had set my bag because I knew I couldn't take the extra weight, but I had not grabbed my sandals. And I wore my boots up. And I got some they're very light, very light. And I was crying. By the time we got to the top, I was like, I really don't know if I can keep going. I mean, even Kim's like, I don't know if you can keep going. I don't know where we're supposed to go from here. Might have to call somebody to come get you. Go to the doctor, but it was misery. Luckily, we only had down to go. And the downs didn't seem to bother me as much. A man from South Africa was passing by, and I was like, man, my foot hurts. Feels better, but it still hurts. And he goes, it's a pilgrimage. Suffering is expected. I'm like, yes, but this is technically day 4. I took off day 4, so this is my day 5. I don't think it should be so bad. But the first 10 days were miserable. My arms hurt from carrying the bag. My jaw hurt when I carried the bag. I seemed to have hit the wrong nerve or something on my shoulder. It was unpleasant. I started sending the bag. I've sent the bag about half the time. Probably gonna have to carry it tomorrow because I'm not sure where I'm staying. There's not a lot of spaces between here and Lyon. So, but I have to tell you, those first 10 days, not nice. So be prepared. I walked and walked and walked all over the place, but we have no hills, and these hills they're intense. And I also carried my bag, but I never carried it more than about 6 to 10 miles. I should have been carrying it more like 12 to 15. It becomes very, very heavy at about 6 miles, to the point I'm like, I don't want to carry this anymore. But this is a wonderful experience. It really is. It's fabulous. Those first 10 days are miserable. So just know that if you do this, you're not crazy. Those first 10 days suck. They just do.